Yeah, and I sort of called this in really the last year or so here, cloud reality, right? And I think, whenever something new is innovated in the technology industry, you have this front end hype cycle that's very, very steep. And what you realize, it's normally 4 to 5 years post that hype cycle where you really see the adoption and how it's going to play out and how it's going to work. And we saw this in software-defined networking for the last 6 or 7 years, and we see it in cloud now. And I call it cloud reality because I think people are coming to the realization that there's no definitive choice here. There's no, we're going to move everything to the public cloud, we're going to keep everything in the private cloud. People are going to do both. And hybrid cloud will ultimately be the solution that wins. And there's a variety of reasons for why. There's always the cost, performance, the nascent things like that. But there's also the intellectual property protection, the regulatory requirements, the data sovereignty requirements for why I might keep a workload on-prem versus move it into the public cloud. It might be the effort associated with the application modernization in order for it to be able to sit in the public cloud. So I really think that the right strategy is going to be both for a very, very long time to come. And we always swing the pendulum one way or the other in IT, and I think over time you sort of find balance there. And I think that's a lot of customers saying, hey, we thought we were going to go all in with public cloud providers, and we moved some applications there, and it created a whole different set of operational challenges and regulatory compliance challenges and governance challenges that we weren't really expecting. So now we're sort of reeling some of that back in, and we're going to put the right workloads here, and the right workloads are going to stay in our private data centers, and we're going to bridge the two together so we have some elasticity there.